Welcome to Wings of Insight. Today I'm joined by the wonderful readers TarotStache, Gerald, and wrong hand, and Jonathan Dailey. And we're going to explore something many of us are living inside right now, the moment before the shift. That in-between space where nothing is clearly wrong, but nothing feels quite settled either. We're not here to rush answers or manufacture clarity. We're here to listen, to notice, and to explore what this moment is asking of us, gently and honestly. Welcome, everyone, and a gold star and a cookie to Linda de Gonzalez, who is the first in the chat today. And here's the cookie. Actually, the gold star and the cookie belong to Donna Marie, who was indeed the first actual real person in the chat. Thank you, Donna Marie. I know you're work lurking and you're going to be listening. I appreciate your being here. If you guys see people from your channels that you know, please jump over and say hi to them.
Am I allowed to say that Donna Marie is going to be a guest on my channel on Monday?
Oh, is she?
Yes.
Ooh. What time?
1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. 1 p.m. Monday. All right.
Trust me, I will text you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hi, Patrice. Hi, Plucky.
I'm sorry about Wanda. She's upset because we did some rearranging in the house this morning, and she doesn't like change. So she's just a little, yeah. I see Mangled Unicorn. Hi, Jax and Bernadette Desir, CJ. Cheryl is here, my newest member, Cheryl99. Hi, Cheryl. I'm still waiting for your email. I want to send you the link to the Discord. Betsy Palmer's here.
And Betsy will be on my channel on Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern with Purple Elephant Deb H. We are talking about Word of the Year.
And what time is that at?
That's at your 11, my 2.
Okay. All right.
And I will stop.
No, you won't. Of course you. I don't want you to. No. We're here to support each other. And supporting each other means telling what we're doing. That's, why would I be upset about that? Patrice Eleazar. What a great name. Hey, hi and welcome. And Dr. Pam Studley. Hi. River Miss Maruda. Hi, Madam Maru. Plucky Intuitive Creative Chick Studios. Oh, yeah, I love that. And yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole chat and say hi to absolutely every. Oh, you did send it. Okay, good. Thank you, Cheryl. Edward Kenneth, hi.
Hi,
and I just said what I'm not going to do and did it. Okay.
Hi, everyone coming in.
Hello, welcome. We're so happy you're here. And we're going to get to the yes. Dr. Pamela Studley, who is the author of Cracking the Happiness Code, which I have, but it's on my Kindle, so I can't show you.
Please note that I didn't say anything about it.
No, you did not.
You didn't say a thing?
I was happy to speak about Dr. Studley's book.
Yes.
I'm very happy to promote that. And you can too, and whatever. I mean, good. This is working. So
I do see Sylvia from A Bit Intuitive. I don't know.
Oh, hi, Sylvia. I'm not familiar with that channel.
Subscribe.
I will.
Yes, Pamela. Okay. Chat is dispersed between channels.
Yes. What you see on the screen, the chat that you see scrolling up, that is all of the chats put together. That's what we see. And hi, Annie Bear. Annie Bear, you know what?
Swooshing through.
I got your deck as a gift. It is very cool. It is very cool. And it's under my pillow right now because I'm sleeping with it for a few days.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
So no, it is.
See it.
Well, I can go get it.
It's okay.
You
just have to do an unboxing or something.
No, people have done that already with there.
Okay.
Thank you,
There it
Gerald.
is. Okay, thanks, Gerald.
It's a lovely deck.
It's really pretty.
It is a beautiful deck. Beautiful art. Very meaningful. Yesterday, on Into the Ether with Diane G, we were talking about it, Annie Bear, and I said the art was just beautiful, and I just picked the deck and just whatever card that was, Diane picked the same card. I knew right then it was going to be that kind of a reading, that kind of a day. So yeah. So yes, it's under my pillow. I will sleep with it under my pillow for a few days, and then we'll start shuffling and getting to know each other. So because that's a deck that I want to treat respectfully, I mean, not that, never mind. Okay. All right.
I do see Jilly from Little Zen Crone is here.
Oh, hi, Jilly.
And Jilly hosted me on her channel last night for a really meaningful conversation.
It was
really nice comments from people about it. So
yeah,
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I was there. It was it was meaningful, and it was I learned so much, and a lot of questions that I had that I didn't actually realize I had, but I did. They were answered, and it just sort of settled things for me. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was a wonderful, wonderful, deep digging, and meaningful conversation.
Yeah, it was really meaningful, and it was a nice way because it was like it's her Witch Wednesdays or Witchy Wednesdays, and so you're it's nice to see you in the chat last night. And it's about, it's like, you're a witch, now what? And it was a really, really well thought out program. Yeah. And I didn't cough up a lung during it, so that's helpful.
No EMTs were involved.
That's correct.
That's always a plus for, somebody on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, that's a snort.
Yeah, it is. It's a snort. Who's counting snorts today? Is it going to be Donna Marie or is it going to be Jax? Somebody's going to count snorts for me because somebody always does.
Somebody always does.
Yeah. And, Betsy liked it too.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to have to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really are going. And Pamela was there. I saw her.
Yes, I did.
So today we are reading with prompts rather than, just ask your question and the prompts are what no longer fits. This is about the shift, right? This is about the moment before things change. So what no longer fits, what's gently, quietly, softly loosening that you may not even notice, your pants are getting a little bigger, what's quietly loosening, and what supports this moment. Yes, we are using the Pick Me tool. Oh, I forgot to post that. Thank you for reminding me. And it's #shift to join in the giveaway. Yeah. I thought it was kind of deep. Thanks, Sylvia. I like looking at deep things, and so do Gerald and Jonathan. And so generally the shows we do together aren't, what color should I wear for the party Saturday? Did you just break my button? Oh, no, you didn't. parrots. What am I going to do? So please join, and we'll please put in hashtag shift if you want a reading. The giveaway tool now has 19 entries, and we'll chat for a few more. Well, Gerald doesn't really want to chat because his throat hurts so much.
I will say this is a really good topic because my last couple of light language conversations have been about the shift when the old way isn't there anymore and the new way doesn't feel right yet. And that is something that all of us experience in our lives. It's with any change. This is what happens. That's part of the change process. The old way is gone. The new way is not set up. So dealing with that in-between period is a great topic.
And it's a great topic for me because although I prepared this show long before, well, not that long, like 3 days, 4 days, I prepared this show and the topics and the prompts and the, all of that before this happened. I'm in the middle of a huge shift myself. I quit my job yesterday morning. I logged in at 7:45, and by 8:45, I had sent my resignation email and packed up my laptop ready to be picked up. I can say it wasn't a good fit, and that's the truth. It was a job that I really wanted, that I had been waiting 2 years to be able to be hired for, and it just was not working for me. And this was the first, okay, I talked about this yesterday and I started to cry. So I'm going to try to be as, yes, ma'am, just the facts. It's the first time in my life that I have done what was right for myself unequivocally. I didn't try to shrink myself. I didn't try to change myself. I didn't tell myself it was okay, that things will get better. I didn't tell myself any of those things that I would have and did happily, for decades and in my job. And I just wasn't going to. I'm a really different person now after 3.5 years of spiritual work. I'm so different. I'm so different. I don't accept stuff that used to be normal for me. I just don't. I don't accept people that I used to accept as normal. My bullshit meter is way too finely calibrated at this point. Part of it's age. We just don't have the brain space for that kind of incongruity anymore. And part of it is just the spiritual growth that I've been working on. And this is the result. I stood up, I spoke for myself, and I did what was right for me. So I'm really proud of myself for that, because that's a first in my life. My big, long, at my big age, that's my first time. So yeah. Oh, thanks, Jilly. Jilly says that was really brave. Yeah. That was exactly what happened. It was my inner voice speaking. This is never going to work. This is you'll never be able to be happy here. This is going to conflict so much with the spiritual work that you do. Yeah. So I walked, and I felt so. Yeah, it is hard. It was really hard because it was counter to everything I was trained with. So let's take a look at the giveaway tool, and let's get started with it.
And by the way, more people have come in.
Hi.
Diane G has joined us. I'm probably missing a
Hi,
few.
Diane.
Hi, Beth.
Aspasia Rising is here.
Thank you, Pam.
So, yeah.
Yes, Pierrette. C'est bien juste exactement what happened. Exactement. I found myself, and I wasn't going to lose myself again. you know? So,
Sorry, my mom texting.
oh,
The
okay.
ding, if you-
So I'm going to, what did I say? What was I doing? Yes.
Yes.
What was I doing? Yes, here we go. Okay, shift everybody. Mr. Music, please. Oh, the kitty. Yay, my favorite. Who's going to be the first? Bridget Vintage. Ooh, look at your lovely glasses. Very cool. Congratulations, Bridget. Please say hi in the chat. Next. And we're going to draw 3 this round. Unless I get too enthusiastic. Madam Maru. I know you're here. Please say hi. I love that image of you. I really do. And this is the last one for this round. Ooh. Ooh. Creative Chick Studios. Congratulations. Let us know you're here.
Congrats, winners.
There we are. I'm going to take down that banner. And we can start. Oh, Jonathan, what decks do you have today?
Oh, well, I have a tarot deck for each prompt, and then I have my own personal oracle that I made that kind of like gets a little add-on. So for the first prompt, I have the Ego Observer Oracle Tarot deck. It was a Kickstarter I backed, and I didn't even know if I was going to get it or not, truthfully. And then for the second prompt, I have the Cosmic Visions Tarot, one of my favorites. And then for the final prompt, I have the Unifying Consciousness Tarot. And the oracle I have is my own personal one that I made. I call it, I don't really have a name for it other than the calligraphy oracle right now.
Jonathan's Pretty Tarot.
But it's an oracle. It's not really tarot.
Oh, sorry. Jonathan's Pretty Oracle. I'd buy it. I don't know why you don't like put it on the make playing cards.
I just haven't scanned it.
Whip of alacrity. Get to work.
Oh my God. Add it to my list, right? Because, you know, us overachievers always have a longer list than a day, right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you know, of course. What's the point otherwise?
I want to say, please let me know where your list is. I do want to add to that for you. Cheers. I want to be helpful. By the way, everybody who is watching, please do us the favor and like and subscribe to all of our channels. Links are in the description. All 3 of us offer private readings.
And we're all 3 very good.
We're not very good. We're fucking awesome.
Yeah, we are actually.
I'm
Ooh, you did. I did.
What are you using? I want to know. I want to know.
What?
What are you using? Which decks are you using, Joe?
I'm using the Rebel So Fresh, So Clean. Okay. I'm using the Disappointing Affirmations.
Oh.
And the Listen Bitch.
Boy, you're going for the throat today.
It is 2026. Gerald is very unfiltered this year.
Oh, good. I think we all need to be a little more unfiltered.
No, I had my hand on the Rebel deck and I thought, no, this is a serious show. You know, save that for caffeinated and unfiltered XXX.
Which we have on Saturday.
Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. And it's not that kind of XXX, you pigs. Get your minds out of the gutter.
Well, Wanda told you.
See? She knows. Well, I have the Oracle of Mystical. Where's the boxes so I can show you? I have the Oracle of Mystical Moments, which is kind of spooky, and I like it.
I like
and
it.
It's It really delivers. Okay, I'm looking around here like I'm kind of lost because I specifically put the boxes aside so that I could show you. Here they are.
Hi, Caroline.
What we've forgotten, because this is that kind of a reading.
Mm-hmm.
This is that kind of a show.
Right.
And Bob Ross, because he makes me happy, and I hope he makes you happy too. So now, let me see who. Bridget Vintage was first, was she not?
Correct.
Hi, Bridget. Welcome. Happy to see you here. And oh, Bridget likes the Bob. Oh, and hi, Iron Fire Horse. Bridget likes the Bob Ross deck too. Good. I'm glad. Now, I'm on the prompt. Oh, Gerald, I won't be able to keep track of moving Gerald around. So
I
if
can
you
take care of that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gerald.
I appreciate that so much because I get confused when there's 2 people, let alone 3.
3.
There's a process. It's okay. I'm here to help.
Shh, baby. Here, let me put the blanket on my lap and you can sit in my lap. How about that? Would you be happier there? She's still working out her unhappiness at having changes in her living space. Oh, well, there's going to be bigger changes coming, girlfriend, because I'm clearing out the house. I took out 2 boxes today. Oh, I found treasure. I'll tell you that after. Bridget. My goodness. What no longer fits? Divine law. Let me connect for just a second here. It's not that divine law doesn't fit. Divine law isn't a question of fitting. Divine law is the sun rises, the sun sets. E equals MC squared. Those are just as divine as any laws that men tell you about, that people tell you about. What's no longer fitting, what doesn't fit you anymore, is people laws that are disguised as divine laws. The divine laws just are. If you're in alignment, you will manifest. If you're not in alignment, you won't be happy. It doesn't matter if you dance or play cards or drink or smoke or do any of those things. Those don't determine alignment. Only your heart can determine that. So, what doesn't fit anymore? Your idea about what divine law really is. That's a heavy one, Bridget. Honey, good luck.
Well, I'm also going to say what's quietly loosening relates to that, because you will fail a lot. And who cares? Keep putting yourself out there. Messing up makes for great stories. Be willing to fail. Be willing to go, well, that didn't work. Write it in your journal. Laugh about it, because you shift the energy around it. You've captured it. And who knows, maybe you'll be one of these stand-up comedians who is going to read people their journals. There you go.
And what support this moment? I got the 3 of Pentacles. There's actually 2 that jumped out at me. There's got the 3 of Pentacles here. So it's like, find those people that support you, that help build you up. Because the card that came out with it was the Queen of Pentacles, or the Heart of Pentacles, right? So it's just telling you that when you are building that community, make sure it's heart-centered, make sure it's nourished, right? Because the the oracle card that came out is let go of what no longer serves you. That is how you build your community, is by releasing those that do not add to the community. Okay. And because you are the heart of Pentacles, you get to decide who is in your inner circle. Okay.
Oh, look at this. Bridget.
Oh my God. There you are. You
Boom.
are herb.
I have huge chills right now. And here's Hershey, a shadow reader, in the chat with that. I love it too, Bridget. I love it too. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Thank you so much for letting us read for you. And thank you, Jonathan and Gerald, for such insightful stuff. Okay. I'm going to be having big fun.
Avert your Geralds. Avert your Geralds.
Oh, you'll have to avert Jonathan's too. And oops, sorry, that was me. I'll keep my hands off the keyboard.
Beth, it was the unifying consciousness tarot.
So Maru, what no longer fits? Maru, what no longer fits? Disappointed? That's what you get for expecting things.
Oh.
So what no longer fits? Expectations. Just there you go. I don't know what else to say other than this is one of those things where having the hope and putting on so much weight onto our expectations, and when those are not met, we get disappointed. So instead, you can only deal with yourself. Listen to me. You can only deal with yourself. You only have control over yourself.
That leads perfectly into my card, Gerald.
Well, then there you go.
Listening, we have the Fool, right? So this is a reminder that every time you take an action, take it with a sense of innocence, a sense of just a blank slate. Don't let the past dictate what you're doing, okay? Because power flows through your choices. And being able to take those leaps of faith in order to step forward, you know, sometimes you might get abducted by aliens, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
That could be fun.
Make those choices from a place of innocence, from a place of what's the best outcome instead of what's the worst outcome, right? So that's what I got.
The outcome, sorry, what supports this moment, and it's not an outcome, okay? This is from the Oracle of Mystical Moments, and it's the gift. Now, I want you to take a close look at this image. See how this girl is in the rain. She's holding a gift. She's holding an umbrella over top of the goose, shielding the goose from the rain. I love that. That whole idea tickles me. Now, speaking of wonder and childlike joy and curiosity, what's in the gift? What is it that shift will present to you? That, okay, so this is the moment before the shift. Opening that gift is the shift. And the gift is something related to childhood, something related to whimsy and fun and excitement and joy and jumping in puddles and holding an umbrella. Oh, no, it's not a goose. I'm so sorry. It's a swan. Look at the black beak. It's a swan holding an umbrella over a swan to protect it from the rain. Utter whimsy. And that's what's coming. That's your support in this moment, is being able to see that, being able to play with that, the need to play, the need for wonder, the need for joy. That's your support.
I don't know, maybe reading some Latvian fairy tales or folk tales or translating them or excuse me, something like that. I don't know.
Maybe.
Have some fun.
Oh, have a heck of a lot of fun.
Have a big fun time. That's what's going to unlock your gift.
Approaching
Or that is the gift
like
you'll
a
unlock. I'm not sure.
Full of wonder.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Madam Maru. That was a lightness of being. that felt really good to me. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Next, we have Creative Chick Studios.
Avert your gaze. Avert your gaze.
And thank you for subscribing, Creative Chick Studios. So what no longer fits? Well, we have chaos, the 5 of Wands, right? That internal conflict, that conflict with others, that like constant striving against the constraints of society, constraints of your own mind. I'm just feeling like there's just this like feeling like you're struggling and yet being held back at the same time. And I'm hearing that what no longer fits is that chaos, and it's time to tune into the whispers of your soul. That's where the answers are from. Stop fighting with the outside world. Start turning inwards. That's what I got for you.
And this time I'm going to pull from bird messages because nobody else had anything to say. So what's quietly loosening for you? Oh my goodness, I think these are 2 cards stuck together. Why, yes. Yes, they are. I have the Raven for you. This is what's loosening. Listen to your intuition to receive a message from the world of spirit or a friend. So you're loosening up enough to be able to hear your intuition. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you're aiming for. And you've got that. You received that. The whispers of the soul. Yes, the Raven. And the second card is delightful. It's the Sun Bittern, which has beautiful wings. I'll hold them up so you can see them. And it says, outflank adversaries by keeping a low profile unless threatened. See what he's doing? He's the wing pattern, the feather pattern on the wings looks like big eyes. So it looks like some giant, scary creature that he can turn into when threatened. But otherwise, the Sun Bittern keeps a very low profile. I don't have anything to say to that because I think those are self-explanatory, exactly the way they come.
And what supports this moment? Listen, bitch, your best is more than enough. I promise.
Yes,
seriously, I promise. This message is TarotStache approved.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of those things that show up and do your best.
Yep.
Your best varies depending upon the day of the week, the time of the day, how you're feeling. Sometimes you can run a marathon. Great. Sometimes you can get out of bed. Great. That's your best. And that is absolutely what's supporting this moment.
Mm-hmm.
We have some feedback from Creative Chick Studios. She says, this is spot on. I'm clapping too. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I really hope this resonates with you. And I hope that there's maybe 1 or 2 other people in the audience that found some meaning in the message for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a place to put this cookie now.
No, you don't want the cookie.
I don't want the cookie now, no.
Wanda will eat it.
I had it because I was trying to feed it to her. Now she's upset. I took it away, but she wasn't eating it. What can I do? What can I say?
She just wants to hold on to it.
She just
By the
wants
way,
to look at it and know it's hers.
Hershey is running around all of our channels.
Thanks, Hershey.
She's trying to avoid housework.
You're welcome.
That's endorsed.
Thank you. And yeah, you're welcome. We're here every Thursday at the same time if you want to schedule your housework for this time slot. Sorry. Okay. We finished this first round. Let's get started on the second, because I'd like to get like 3 done today anyway, but I'm just a little scattered. Thank you, Carol. Okay, next round. First lucky winner. Don't be afraid. Pull the curtain back and see what's behind it.
Yay.
Ethnicity.
Congrats, Milani.
Oh, let us know you're here. Say hi.
Oh, I feel dizzy with all that spinning.
Oh, Mary K. Lim. Mary, please let us know you're here. And the last one for this round. CJ, you lucky person. Let us know you're here, please. Congratulations.
Congrats, winners. Please let us know you're here.
Okay, there's Mary Lim. And CJ's here. There we go. Okay, let's start with hypnicity.
And we've already been moved.
Your magic, Gerald.
Don't spread that around.
I won't tell anybody, I promise. And all of you people, shh, we don't tell everybody, okay? This is a secret.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hypnicity. What no longer fits? This is absolutely a what we've forgotten question. Whoops. Sorry about that. Oh, and I just bumped my microphone. You must have heard that. It's a new microphone. I'm not used to it. Not used to working with a microphone. So I bump it at every possible opportunity. Please forgive me. What no longer fits hypnicity? The hero's journey. Now, I have some things to say about the hero's journey. The hero's journey is a story of conquest and dominion. Somebody goes away from home. It's a very male-coded kind of story. You leave home, you go dominate something, and you come back and get all kinds of praise and stuff. Okay? Real life is much more about care and much more about building and nurturing and holding a center for yourself, for your family, for a community. Not the community center, but, holding your own center. The hero's journey is, it's very colonizer, and I mean, I love Joseph Campbell as much as the next person, but it is outdated for the way we need to learn to live now. And hypnicity, you've outgrown it. It's not a quest for you anymore. You might have thought you were starting on a quest, and you might have thought you were going to find some thing, some grail, some secret, some nugget of magic or insight or wisdom or knowledge or something. Or the bucket beyond the rainbow, that the bucket of gold beyond the rainbow. But the fact of the matter is that's not real life. Real life is within you. What you seek is within you. What you seek exists now within you. Your job is to uncover it. It's not a quest. It's an uncovering. Undress yourself and look at your heart. I don't mean that literally. Take off the layers you don't need. They don't anymore. Take off, like when you feel an itch within yourself, examine it, look at it, try to figure out what the itch is about, and then remove it. I know I make it sound really easy, just remove it. And a lot of those itches are ingrained into us. They're wired into us from when we're like 2 years old, but it's time to investigate it. It doesn't fit you anymore. Don't fall for it. You have to let it go. Yeah.
She said, I have to let it out. And I have to say, what's quietly loosening? Speak up. Express your wants and needs now.
Yes.
So this is something, if you're not used to speaking your truth, doing so quietly is still speaking your truth. Doing so consistently starts to help it become more familiar. Speaking it loudly is something that comes over time. Finding the people around you who are like, what did you say? What? They want to hear what you say, even if it's quiet. So there we go. I love that. Speak up. That bled right into that perfectly.
Yeah. And Jax wants us all to know that there's a cream for that itch.
Oh my God. So, ethnicity, what is supporting you in this moment here? We have the 8 of Swords, but you see the cage door is open. So I think you're finally getting to the point where you are freeing yourself from the cage of the mind, because the next one that came out was the Mind of Wands, which is the King of Wands, right? So you're learning to lean into the passion to help melt away the iciness of the swords, the thoughts that overwhelm, by the heat of the passion, right? That fire melts the metal. Because the message here is that what is supporting you in the moment is following your joy. Okay, if you follow your joy, remember to avoid the mind cage and really embrace your passions. I mean, what more is there to say?
Mic drop. Yeah. Now, hypnicity, being ridiculed for speaking your truth. Yeah, most of us are.
Just another word on the cage.
Yeah. It's just, people are going to do what people are going to do. If they're threatened by you speaking your truth and being who you are, oh, well, like, whatever. They have their own path to follow and you have yours. Don't abandon yourself by becoming silent. Don't abandon yourself by allowing them to think they've won. I mean, I'm sorry you were ridiculed. That hurts a lot, especially from people who you thought loved you and you love them. And that hurts a lot. But ultimately, it's meaningless if you stand by yourself and don't let yourself be abandoned to somebody else's opinion. Of all things, opinions come and go. Opinions change with the wind, you know?
Opinions are like butts. Everyone's got one. They all stink.
Yeah. That's
and
right.
No matter what you say, there's going to be someone that disagrees with you, no matter what.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to the disagreements, you're not going to be able to speak your truth.
Yeah. Yeah, never mind the disagreement. Just be who you are. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, well, I want to say, express your wants and needs and do that with whatever voice you have.
Yes.
If it's quiet, great. Still do it.
Yeah.
People will eventually catch up, not as quickly as we'd like.
No.
It's never as quickly as we'd like.
Avert your Geralds. Avert your gaze.
Thank you, Hypnicity, for letting us read for you.
Thank you, Milani.
And next, we have Mary Kay Lim, which I used to think was Mary Klim, but I was told it's Mary Kay Lim.
Exactly, Jax.
Yeah. Jacqueline said, at no point will ever will everyone be happy all at once. Walk your path.
Mary, what no longer fits? You were capable of making good decisions, but you're fucking amazing at bad ones.
That could be sorry.
Yeah.
I think it's one of these things. It's like, what's really interesting, both of these are about making decisions, which is not making the decision of not making a decision. So, I mean, you're capable of making good decisions. You're amazing at bad ones. And what that is no longer serving you. It's time for you to be able to go, you know what? I'm gonna take a pause, or I'm gonna do something a little differently than I have before, because I don't want to do this over. So that's what I have for you, Mary.
And I'm just gonna pull out the oracle because it fits perfectly. You are evolving beyond old limits, right? So that is what's quietly loosening here. And what came out with that is Son of Wands. So that means you're finally able to take action in a way that supports your passions, that supports your path, really. And you're evolving beyond those limits of like, oh, I always make the wrong decision, so I won't make a decision at all. In this case, it's time to make the decision and follow your heart, follow your passion. What is it that really gives you that spark that wants you to, so that you want to keep going, right? That's what we need to focus on, right? That's what's quietly loosening. Is this like, oh, you mean I can actually do the things I'm passionate about? So,
yeah. And doing the things you're passionate about. The card I pulled from you from the the Oracle of Mystical Moments is like a bird. Okay, look at this pair. They are looking into the future together, ready to take wing, ready to fly. Inspiration, creativity, the support of nature under your wings, the support of air and working with nature, which is the bird. So focus on the future, focus on your creativity. This is what's going to support this shift, this moment for you, is putting your energy, moving forward into the future. That's what's going to, like, don't just get stuck. Don't just go, oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, this is hard. Oh, this is whatever. Move forward into the future. Focus on creativity. Focus on your passions. Focus on what brings you joy. And look at this bird. It's another bluebird for you scavenger hunt fans. And is she wearing a dress made of wings? Or made to look like a wing? I would say that was silk organza. But I love the image. That's why I'm just holding it up in front of the camera like a goof. So there you are. I hope that helped you, Mary Kay Lim.
Mary did say, so true, Gerald, working on it.
Good.
I mean, we support that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that's all any of us can do is work on it.
Yep. If we can show up and look at what we've done and go, do I want to do something similar the next time, or do I want to do something different?
Right.
That's where smart. That's where.
Or even just, does this feel right still, or does it need to adjust?
Yes.
Yeah. Stay in touch with yourself. You'll be able to make those decisions easily.
Yeah. Avert your gaze.
Okay. Last one for this round is CJ.
Okay. So, what no longer fits? Interesting enough, I pulled Intuition, or the High Priestess card here. So, let me talk here, because I feel like, well, the Oracle kind of helps, right? Every ending births a new dawn. And here you can see that dawn starting underneath, right? So sometimes we evolve, especially like intuition and like all this woo-woo witchy stuff. We evolve to a certain level, and then we have to drop what we know because it no longer serves, and we have to look for that new dawn, look for the new way of seeing things, because, right, sometimes we have to close our eyes so we can see with the third eye. Sometimes that ending is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay?
Now, what's quietly loosening? Oh, here we have the lovebirds. What's quietly loosening? The lovebirds are saying passionate declarations can lead to love. I don't think walking up to the postman is telling him that, or her, that you're madly in love with them is going to lead to love. Okay, that could just lead to being arrested and held, in a hospital for observation. I think what this is about just being passionate. That what's quietly loosening is your ability to feel passion about something, anything, about art, about painting, about creating something, anything. The ability to feel passion is starting to loosen up and look for a place to inhabit within you and feed your creativity, because it's passion that feeds creativity. I mean, hello. So your passion is loosening up. That means that your creativity is going to take off, and that will be an interesting journey for you, CJ. Traumatic ending. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, CJ.
I'm so sorry.
I do have to slightly have a different opinion of what Linda said. If you do feel like going up to the postal worker and saying that, because what you're, on your own head, be it. But I think it's a big deal is to have love about what is going on for you, because what supports this moment is, listen, bitch, cut the cord. Your peace isn't up for negotiation.
Ooh.
What supports this moment is releasing that which is taking your energy without your permission,
Ugh,
or
that explains a lot.
you going, I no, I don't want to do this anymore. This is not where I'm spending my energy.
Right.
And I am taking that energy back.
Yeah.
So I'm a I'm a big fan of periodically doing that. Oh, and there's another card. Listen, bitch, we're all imposters. Just own it. Know when you're putting on a face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And CJ said, yes, dealing with grief.
Grief.
Of course you are. Now, when you're dealing with grief, everybody grieves differently.
Yep.
If you avoid it, it's going to catch up. If you invite it in, sit it down, and to go, all right, what do you got to say? And sometimes that's hard. Actually, a lot of times that's hard.
Most of the time it's hard.
Because what's going on is you are having you're having grief for a reason.
Yeah.
Because you committed to something, you felt lots of ways, and then it wasn't that way anymore.
Yeah.
With the whole intuition too, I feel like it's almost like this ending kind of makes her feel like her intuition's broken, right? What no longer fits. I think you're just upgrading and you're realizing that the intuition you were using was not the full spectrum. Okay.
And
don't forget to breathe. Exactly.
Hypnicity has some advice for you, CJ, and this is excellent advice. I 100% certify and guarantee that this works. Don't forget to breathe.
And this is for entertainment purposes only. CJ, something that I had to learn when I was going through a grief of a breakup was I had my therapist actually said, you've been spending a lot of time talking about how things were bad. Were they always bad? And I switched and I went, no, we did this, we did this, we did this. And her comment to me, which was very astute, for entertainment purposes only, your results may vary. It went, the good experiences that I felt were good and joyful were still good and joyful because I felt them. It does not, it don't let it taint the past.
Yeah.
So you're welcome.
You're welcome, CJ.
You're welcome, CJ. So
final round, right?
That's the final round, I guess, because we're at an hour now. And I guess I did too much talking and so we didn't get, 3 more readings in. I want to thank everybody for coming and let you all know, Jonathan, what will you be doing in the next week or so?
Well, it's not online, unfortunately, because, not unfortunately, but I will be online again soon with these lovely people or with other painting or, at some point. But I'm focused more on in-person stuff right now. And I was just hired for there's a cute little wine bar here. They're having their 1-year anniversary and they're having a masquerade party. And I'm going to be a roving tarot reader in the masquerade party. So I'm looking forward to that.
That sounds like so much fun. We have a suggestion from our audience for a reading for the collective. I think that's an excellent suggestion.
Okay.
And
avert your gaze. Avert your gaze. I don't know who this TarotStache guy is.
He's a big pain in the ass. He shows up in my class all the time. Oh, Pamela, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad it had value for you. I hope all of you found something you can go home with and chew on, something juicy and chewy and dense and sweet that you can go home and keep in your heart to think about. Okay. What no longer fits? I mean, spirit absolutely has a wicked sense of timing. Remembering no longer fits. Why? Because we're supposed to be creating. Remembering is part of knowing well, and there's two sides to that, because we need to remember what works and what doesn't. We need to remember whether or not we tried this before as a collective, as a community, as ourselves. Did we try this before? Is it a pattern? Should we be repeating this pattern? Remember whether or not. Okay, so this is where history comes in. Yeah, I know. This is where history comes in very usefully. Remembering. It's not that remembering doesn't fit anymore. I was wrong about that. It's that we have to remember to know what doesn't fit.
Jane the Seeker has arrived.
Hi, Jane.
Hi, Jane.
I felt there was a shift in the universe to everything settling down. So, okay. So what is quietly loosening? Don't let anyone label you. You are not just one thing. Honor your diversity. And what's great is because we're talking about the shift, part of that is realizing how we fit into our environment. And what was your card? The don't listen to the past or something like that? Or that
Remembering.
Yeah.
Listen to the past. I mean, well, not listen to the past, but go to the past, remember the past to figure out what you think worked and what didn't.
But don't let it limit you by labeling you.
Yeah.
Honor your diversity.
Yep. Discernment.
Celebrate your diversity, right? What is supporting this moment is gathering your community around you to support each other, to really like celebrate each other's wins, right? To support each other when we might have a loss, right? Who do we call? We have our Three of Cups, right? There's that circle that we celebrate with, because we can't forget that, like, even though we're being told we have to be scared, we have to remember to dance with life and embrace life and embrace each other and raise each other up, right? So that's what's supporting this moment, is each other. We're supporting each other. All right, here's the three of us right here. We just need our cups.
We just need I was going to say we just need to be holding hands.
Right? There's our cups. So don't forget to dance with life, even if the world seems scary.
I always love that, the idea of, don't be afraid to dance with life. Also, don't be afraid to lead.
Yes. That's a lesson I'm learning.
That's what manifestation is about. So,
wow.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And now now we know what Jonathan's going to be doing. He's going to be doing a roving. Are you going to be wearing a costume at this masquerade party?
Of course, it's a masquerade ball. And it's funny that the Three of Cups came out because it's at a wine bar. So if you're on Maui, come on down to Divine Wine Bar, or Wine Lounge, technically, in Kihei on Maui on the 31st of January. If you're on Maui.
I don't think I will be. Gerald, how about you?
I'm teaching a quantum alchemy workshop on Sunday. You can find out about that at dragonflycrystals.store. It's hosted by Val from Dragonfly Crystals. And so I also have a rock, paper, scissors on Friday. I have caffeinated and unfiltered, the XXX version. And I've got great shows. Please make sure, oh, look at you. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because you will get announcements about upcoming things, about, like, I don't know, maybe a membership option. Wow. So if that's something you're interested in. What about you, Linda? What do you have coming up?
Well, tomorrow night, I'm going to be on your channel, well, and mine, because we're simulcasting with Allie Martin, for you and Allie Martin for Caffeinated and Unfiltered Triple X.
On Saturday.
No, not like that. Oh, Saturday. Oh, that today's Thursday. I'm sorry. I'm confused. I've lost.
She's already not working, and she's lost track of the days of the week.
I know, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. It's because this is my last in my mind. Never mind. You guys don't need to know how my brain works, because I can barely figure it out. So that's on Saturday, and then I'll be back on Tuesday with Akashic Adventures, and next Thursday. Next week, a week from today. My guest is going to be Deborah Zachow here on Wings of Insight.
Love that.
Now,
Deborah's awesome.
I did say I was going to share something with you guys. And so this is just a personal story, but it's funny. And so I wanted to tell you about it. One of my tasks in getting ready to move to Portugal is getting rid of like 25 years of stuff. Okay. And some of it is books, and some of it is magazines, and it's stored in boxes. The other problem with that, of course, is that it is mouse habitat. As some of you may know, I have a mouse infestation in this apartment building, and I am trying to discourage them from being here specifically. And so I'm sorting through this morning. I was sorting through one of the boxes. I found tons of knitting magazines from like 1982. Oh, what the fuck was I thinking? Okay. And some of them were probably, I could probably still wear. Well, anyway, I kept the Vogue knitting ones. I went through, but you know what I found that was the real treasure? I found a package of documents from when I first studied astrology in 1972 with H. Eugene Adams. I found my membership application and the letter accepting my membership to the American Federation of Astrologers from 1973. And I found a package of teaching materials, including overhead projector plastic sheets that I carefully drew charts on, because I taught a class at the public library in astrology, and the minimum enrollment that they would run the class for was 10. So in Winnipeg, Manitoba, in 1977, there were 10 people who were in my astrology class. 1977.
I love that. That's fun.
So personal archaeology uncovered. I was a kind of a badass when I was 25.
Fortunately, fortunately, that badassness hasn't stopped.
Right. I'm gonna say, what do you mean was a badass?
Well, I didn't. Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So that was a wonderful, fun personal discovery for me, that archaeology that I did this morning. Awesome. And so there's 2 boxes that are on the dolly ready to be taken out to the dumpster this afternoon after the show. And thank you all for listening. And thank you all for being here. I love you dearly and deeply, every single one of you. See you next week. I had an outro, but I don't feel like, I just want to say that. Love you. Bye-bye.